Welcome back to another wonderful property tour, Rankin family. Today, we are located in Brentwood, Tennessee again, taking a look at another gorgeous luxury home. And I want to give a huge thank you to the listing agent, Trish Woolwine, for making the tour possible. As always, I'll leave all of the information in the description below. Now, folks, we have a custom built home in 2006 and it was recently renovated, so I can't wait for you to see inside. Now, starting on the exterior, we are going to have the painted brick. You do have the beautiful columns. That theme will continue on the inside of the property as well. Now, here you have a 3-car garage on the right side and then a 2-car garage on the left side. So that makes for a total of a 5-car garage. Now, I'll turn you around. You are situated on a cul-de-sac and you're in a guard-gated community with a low HOA, and you have an 18-hole golf course, and then you have a great view of the lake right behind here. So we'll see that a little bit later on. Now, as we do continue, it's almost like a grand reveal. Plenty of parking available. You can store all your vehicles inside of the motor court as well as the garage. Now, once we head to the covered front porch, you are going to have the arch detail. But what's more fascinating is the double front doors with the frosted privacy glass. You have that copper finish, really just set the tone before you enter. Amazing. But let's go ahead and get you inside. Okay, so right when you walk in, you have this dramatic foyer. Beautiful painted crown molding, the decorative columns here, and then I'll turn you around so you can see the front door from the inside. Lovely. So we'll start right here in the study. You have the French doors leading you here. Beautiful light fixture, and then extremely roomy. So you have 10-foot ceilings. You are going to have the built-in speakers. You see the built-in shelving right there, and it is overlooking the motor court. So you are going to have the wide plank, white oak floors. Like I said, they recently did some renovations, so you'll notice that, and stay tuned for the basketball court. Now here, you have your formal dining area, a couple of steps away from your kitchen. Very expansive, perfect for hosting and entertaining. And wait till we see the great room. Look at the abundance of natural light entering in the property. Now here, you see the 2-tiered chandelier. You have a linear floor to ceiling fireplace. You got the clear story windows bringing in a ton of natural light. Straight ahead, you have multiple access points to your screened-in porch. We'll see that a little bit later on. And then you have the built-ins on this side. So let me know if this is enough space for you and your family. It really feels impressive. Now, we'll go ahead and continue to the kitchen since we're walking in for the first time. And I'll do a full pan before we talk about the materials. Outstanding. Okay, so now you are going to have the Peninsula Island. Really love the 2-tone countertops. You see the shaker style cabinetry, paneled refrigerator and dishwasher. You have the Viking appliances. You see the double oven and the warming drawer right underneath. And look how practical this is. So look how neat this is. You have the 8-burner stovetop here. You're cooking a great meal and your guests are hanging out along this bar area over there in the casual dining space, and we'll get to that a little bit later on. As always, let's open up some of these drawers for you. Wonderful. Now you have your sink here, and you see the incredible view of the lake. You got your mature trees. Perfect. You have under cabinet lighting here, illuminating the entire kitchen. And then they decided to opt for the champagne bronze hardware. Really complements the cabinets. Okay, let's open up the refrigerator. Extremely spacious. Now, right over here, you have your dry bar area. So you have a wine fridge, the chevron pattern backsplash. You see the crown molding, gorgeous light fixtures, and that is dimmable. And just imagine hanging out here, having a fantastic time with you and the family. Wonderful. And then you have a secondary sink there to wash off any of your dishes. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue. You got your walk-in pantry here. The wide plank white oak floor is there. You see it was recently updated, and that really is just the icing on the cake. Now, depending if you like the old charm, you're going to notice that throughout the home as well. So really, this home has a lot of features that you won't get in other properties. Okay, so now this is coming in from that first set. As far as the garage is concerned, you have your mud room here, the wide plank white oak floors. You have the powder room right there. Let's open up some of these doors so you can see how much storage you get. Okay. So this will lead you right down there to the lower level. We'll go up the second level and see that first before we see that. So don't worry, we'll get you there pretty soon. Beautiful vanity here, gorgeous sconce, and the decorative molding. Now here, taking a look at the first laundry room. Now you have multiple access points. Wait till we see the dog wash. So if you do have your furry friends, you will be well equipped with this property. Plenty of space for an oversized washer and dryer. You have that door leading you to the side yard. And we'll see that at the end of the tour. And this is your 2-car garage. So if that's not enough room for you, you have the additional 3-car garage that you can take advantage of. Okay, so now heading to the casual dining space. Look at the way the windows wrap around this room here. And then you can take your guests right out there to the screened in porch. Beautiful light fixture right above here. You see the decorative molding and extremely open. But one of my favorite features in this property is getting you right out here. Let's take a look at this. So it is screened in, protecting you from any of the mosquitoes and, the bugs that you don't want to have to worry about. But look how open this is. You have an incredible view. You see the arch features. You see the wood soffit here that wraps around all the way over there. So depending on your mood this day, you can take advantage of any angle. So remember, once we head down to the lower level, you'll get a better view. So just stay tuned for that. And then look at this. As we continue around here, that would lead you right into the great room, and then it wraps around all the way over here. Beautiful. And if you want a little bit more sun, you got your skylights. Outstanding. And then heading right back in here. Beautiful. The soaring ceilings, absolutely incredible. Okay, so we are just getting started. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments. I value the feedback and I really appreciate it. Okay, so we'll take a look at the perimeter of the property and be as thorough as humanly possible. Feels extremely open in here. Now, on the lower level, you are going to have a bedroom, so it'll be a perfect guest suite. So just keep that in mind before we get there. But you do have 7 bedrooms inside of this property. I had a comment that said, we want you to show something between 10,000 and 15,000 square feet. So I said, challenge accepted. So here we go. Now here you got your dual sinks, granite countertops, sconces in the mirror there, that crown molding. Now you are gonna have a jetted tub. We haven't seen that in quite some time, especially in some of these new construction properties. And I know folks may be huge fans of jetted tubs. That generous size walk-in closet, your water closet to the right, and then you have the towel closet here. And really, I thought it would be interesting to change it up. You know, we always see new construction on this channel. So based off the feedback that we get, we'll see about bringing you other properties that may be not new construction, however, have some nice updates that I think you folks may love. And if not, at least have some amazing features that you'll appreciate. Okay, so heading right here, that is your 3-car garage. We'll see that in just a second. Let's open up this coat closet here. Perfect placement. And let's see this. Incredible. So you see your built-ins right over here. You got some counter space. You can work in private and you are good to go. But like I said, extremely spacious. In both garages, you are going to have a quick access door getting you right out there to the motor court. So just keep that in mind too. Okay, so I want you to see the second level first. And the reason being is because the primary suite is on the second level, and then we'll get you to all the fun stuff on the lower level. So this is the first set of stairs here. Now you are going to have carpet on the stairs, but you have hardwood floors once you head up here. Now that is a bonus room straight ahead. I'll show you these 2 closets first. And let's take a look straight ahead. So you got dual ceiling fans, extremely open. You see your shutters there, and perfect to hang out and relax. Now you have additional recessed areas straight ahead, and then it continues to another bonus room. So perhaps you could use this as a second study, but you know, we talk about that, the children's retreat, kiddos having a great time up here, and they'd be extremely happy. And it looks like we have bamboo flooring right here, which is something you don't see every day. Now, straight ahead, this heads up to the attic space, and it is huge, and we might as well go ahead and get you up there so you can see. So if you wanted to finish this out, you certainly could. My apologies about the lights, but you have all spray foam insulation. It continues all the way back there. So you have a ton of room to work with. And all in all, if you didn't want to finish this out, you could use it as storage. So I hope you are sticking with me. We still have a lot to cover. Okay, so before we continue to the 2 additional rooms, so let's overlook the great room. That chandelier is amazing. A lot of folks are loving that 2-tiered wagon wheel chandelier. Okay, so next bedroom here. Look how neat that accent is right there. So you can close that up if you wanted more of that minimalist look and that discreet look, but of course, straight ahead, you have the built-in desk. And then I'll show you the hidden door to the left. Got your walk-in closet, plenty of built-in shelving. Let's see if we can open this up. There we go. So you got your HVAC, a little bit of storage, nice little walk-in attic space. Now here you have your shower tub combo, water closet straight ahead. Got a towel closet here. The tiling from the shower surround matches the floors here. And then let's take a look at the vanity. Beautiful cabinet fronts and drawer fronts. Amazing. You know, I did a tour recently, gosh, it had to be about a week ago or so, and there was a hidden door just like that, but it was just an attic space. So my thought process was, you know, no one really wants to see that. If it was a cool bonus room or something like that, maybe you would. But I tell you what, I got tore up in the comments. So now when I see a hidden door, no matter what it leads to, I'm gonna get you inside. Got your separate walk-in closet there. And you notice even the crown molding extends up here. Now, at the time of this recording, it is listed for just under 5 million. And to be honest with you, once you see the lower level, you may be impressed. Shower tub combo, similar vanity right here. Water closet, and then open shelving. Okay, we're slowly making our way to the primary suite, which is straight ahead. But I want to make sure you see every room possible so we don't miss a thing. So you have your similar light fixture here. That's overlooking the front yard. You see your shutters. You got your shower tub combo with the privacy glass there. Similar vanity, water closet again, and the open shelving. So all of them had extremely spacious closets, so that's good to see. Okay, now we'll definitely get you right over here. So you do have the double doors. Look at that. Beautiful chandelier, the crown molding, tray ceilings, the picture frame molding, which is unique. You don't see that often. You have your king size bed, your 2 nightstands, and over here, a huge sitting area. Incredible. And again, you have that amazing view of the lake. You can see a sneak peek of that. I'll get you a close up at the end of the tour. And look at this. Impressive. Now, you have a double-sided fireplace. So you can take advantage here if you're laying down, relaxing. And then if you're in your jetted tub, you can do so as well. Or maybe simultaneously, right? So the double doors here, inlaid tile, dual sinks, sconces in the mirror, custom cabinets, and look at the size of this. You can fit up to 2 people in here without any challenges. Have great conversations. Now, you got your privacy glass there and the privacy glass for your glass enclosed walk-in shower. Got your water closet over here to the right. And then I'll make sure to show you that. I want you to see the primary closet first and foremost. So you do have one main closet, but with the room that you have, I think you'll find it extremely practical. So you got your built-in drawers that wraps around over here too. You got two closet islands and then the dual chandeliers here. Got a full body mirror too. And plenty of space. Now you have a recess area here. Go ahead and take advantage of that if you prefer to. Add some decor and then add your towels and linens here. So one of the biggest primary suites we've had the good fortune of seeing on this channel, and I hope to bring you even more. You got another storage closet here. Okay, so that covers the entire first level and second level, family. I appreciate you for sticking with me through the video so far. And now we'll get you to the lower level. So this will bring you right back out to the mudroom here. And remember, your 2-car garage was right there. But now let's get you down here. So here you can close that off for that discreet look, but why would you want to do that? Your guests are going to be impressed once they head to this beautiful property. Now, right over here, look how spacious this is, family. So you got your second laundry room. You have a ton of room. To the right, you have your dog wash. We'll see that in just a second. Got a storage closet right underneath the staircase there. You got 2 tankless water heaters. Don't have to worry about running out of hot water. Another storage closet here. And look at this massive room for your dog wash. So depending if you have maybe 2, 3, or 4, you are good to go. You can get them all clean in a couple of minutes. Another storage closet here. You got your HVAC and water heater. Okay, now we're going to the golf simulator. Now this comes with the property, which is rare, right? So glad to see this. You can get your golf game up and then go impress your friends at the golf course in the community. And then you even have built-in speakers here as well. Now you also are going to have a home gym that's over there straight ahead. Let's go ahead and show you the rest of the rooms. Now you have your bunk beds in here, as you can see. And this is not the one I'm talking about as far as a guest suite, but you certainly could if the kiddos wanted to be over here. Maybe they have been getting some reps in for basketball practice and it's a little late and they can go ahead and crash here and you are good to go. Walk-in closet, shower tub combo, similar vanity, and then your water closet over there. And I understand a lot of these rooms you may not care about. You want to get to, the cool stuff. But for those of you that really want me to be extremely thorough, this is certainly for you. Now, a huge game room here. You have that access door right there where you can hang out to the screened in patio. But gosh, you get a nice game of pool here. But of course, whatever you prefer, you can add. Now you have a kitchenette here. You have your refrigerator, your oven and stove, and then you have your microwave. Got a sink over here and dishwasher, so fully functioning, and you do have the under cabinet lighting. We're slowly inching our way there. I'll get you there soon. Now over here is another bedroom. So this would be a great guest suite because of the proximity to the home gym and the court. But really, any of those you can do so. Got your walk-in closet here to the left. And I've noticed all of the bathrooms and closets have been separate. So I know I've gotten a comment or two about that previously. So I think you may find value in that. All of them had similar vanities. You see that tiling for the shower tub combo. And then your water closet. Okay, now here we go. A huge fitness studio, tray ceilings, crown molding. You already have your mirrors installed. And if you added some dumbbells in here, you don't have to worry about ruining the floors. And things that are inside of the property, everything is negotiable. So if it's something where you wanted something to be included with the sale, you don't have to worry. That may be a possibility. Okay, so take a look at this. Really neat. The possibilities are endless. If you don't like basketball, maybe you want to go ahead and do some pickleball in here. Gosh, you wanted to practice tennis. The possibilities are endless, but how cool is this? So really neat. I mean, gosh, if you wanted to practice with the kiddos, bring their friends over, you know, get them a little bit better. Maybe they have to credit you when they go off to the NBA. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so now you are gonna have this half bath here. So similar vanity, right? You have the water closet, but then you have a urinal right here. So well thought out. And then you have your storage closet right here, and that'll be underneath the stairs. And then that is your second set of stairs. That'll bring you right back up to where we had previously seen. And last but not least, your HVAC. So again, you have the multiple access points from the game room. You can access the screened in patio, but we're gonna go straight ahead here. So again, if you haven't, please let me know your thoughts in the comments. I know it was a massive property. If you enjoyed it, we'll see about getting you in some more properties that are a little bit older, had some renovations, but maybe change it up for you. Okay. So again, remember you had the screened in porch right above us, but then here, if you wanted to get a closer view of the lake, you wanted to just head outside, get some sun, you can certainly do that. Straight ahead, you have that door leading you to the game room, and this wraps around as well. Look at that. So extremely spacious and roomy, depending on your mood. You can choose where you want to entertain your guests. And then of course you can add the gas grill here without any issues. Let's get you a better look at the yard. So you're situated on just under half an acre. So you do have plenty of space. You see the iron gate, and look at this. Incredible. So it is level on this side, dips down slightly, but of course this space you can certainly utilize without any issues. And of course the back of the property, and then the view of the lake. But other than that, family, that was another beautiful luxury home tour. All right, Rankin family, that was it for this beautiful luxury home right here in Brentwood, Tennessee. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this beautiful property. Is this something you could see yourself living in? Would you make any changes? If so, let me know in the comments below. If you want more information about this home or any home we showcase, reach out to the information in the description. Consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss a tour every single week. And I'll see you folks on the next property tour.